Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Keel, and today we are talking about DJs. I guess I don't know, but wait, before we get into that, uh, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit the comment section below. Uh, leave your comments below. I think this is gonna be a personal video. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can hit up my t-shirt shop at teesprings.com. We got some cool shirts there. And if you are absolutely dead broke and you have no money this Christmas season or whatever season after this video airs, you know what? You can let the ads play and you can support the channel like that. All right, let's get into it. Um I actually wasn't going to make a video. I was gonna take Saturday off, but I was reading the comment section from my previous video, and I was like, you know what, I gotta say something about this. Um, I've for all of the videos, especially when I talk about big companies for big DJ companies and software and that kind of thing. I've always tried to be consistent and fair. And so when I do the State of the Union, the point is to talk about what initially is going on with the company and my thoughts about the releases for the whole year, and then improvements. And variously, depending on my views about the company or what's going on, I may add a mini rant. Some companies meet a rant more than others, but I sprinkle my biases for sure in there. But the point of the State of the Union is to tell you where it is and where it's going. And I've done this for, I guess, off or on for 5 years since I started the DJ channel. My very first video was a State of the Union in the essence of all of the DJ software companies. And I talked about, where the companies were and where I thought they were going. And that was my most popular video still on the channel. I think that's still my most popular video. And people it resonated with people, and it people liked it because I was giving it the straight no chaser. I wasn't trying to play favorites. I wasn't trying to say which one is better or worse or whatever. I was just giving you exactly what's happening and then my views on it. And I think that's one of the reasons why people come to the channel is because uh they like me being consistent. And I refuse to hold punches for companies that I like, say Native Instruments and Tractor. I love Tractor. Tractor's still my favorite DJ software to use of all DJ software out there. I still love it and I still use it, even though I have so many problems with that company and how they're running it. It bothers me to no end, but still is my favorite DJ software. But I am not afraid to sit down and tell you exactly how I feel about it. And that's the point. I made, I think, maybe 10 videos of me just absolutely ripping Tractor and Native Instruments for, just how they're running the company, the lack of updates, the whole I don't even want to rehash it, but I made suggestions. I've done at least 10 videos about my issues with Tractor. And generally people are like, you know what, cool. Anytime I'm critical of virtual DJ, I make it clear that I like it. And my complaints about virtual DJ has been the same through in and throughout. And virtual DJ seems to be as stubborn as Native Instruments. So, I mean, here we are. But like that's not the point of why I want to make this video. Um, I was planning to take the day off and just relax, watch some Expanse, catch up on that, watch some Lord of the Rings, just chill out, take Saturday off. And I was like, you know what? I gotta say something, man. I think we're we're in this weird spot with DJs that I don't know what it is. Everybody is so tribal in the DJ community, and I cannot figure out why. I've tried to do assessment, and I've even made videos about it before, but there's this thing of like we're we're like in the Bloods and the Crips here defending these DJ companies. I'm like, why? They're just DJ companies. These are tools we use. I can't remember people fighting over, stylus needles or, you know, getting into a flame war on the internet, in a forum over which mixer you're using or you know what I'm saying? Like just what kind of slip match you like just silly stuff. I think there's too much. I can't put my finger on it. There's something in particular where people take it as a personal insult or an attack on their persons if you don't like the same gear they like or you don't use the same software you like. Like I've gone to events and opened up my laptop and started up Tractor and I've had people look at me funny. And I'm thoroughly certain that virtual DJ people have gotten the same thing too. And you know what? To that, I said, like, I get it. I totally get that. The thing I don't get is why people are so ready to go to the mat for their DJ software of choice or their hardware of choice. That's the thing I don't get. I did a video about Pioneer, the DDJ 3000 controller, which people still get mad at to this day. Media box. Calling in controller got me angry messages on YouTube and DMs. I'm like, but it's a controller though. I'm like, what difference does it make? All right, you call it a media whatever player. Okay, great. How does this affect your life? These are the things that I don't understand. There's this personal affinity people have for the gear and software and stuff like that. And it is like a family member or a limb. like you, like you're gnawing off a limb or so. I in the most gruesome way possible. I don't understand it. I have Pioneer gear. I don't even own anything from Denon. I have, but currently I don't own anything from Denon. I like what they're doing with the SE6000 and that kind of stuff, but I don't like their mixer. I don't like some of their controllers, but you know what? I like what they're doing overall, but I own Pioneer gear. I own gear from Native Instruments. I have a ton of Native Instruments gear, but I have two 1200s, but that's it. And a Hercules mixer. A little dinky Hercules mixer. But like I'm agnostic with this gear. Like I don't have a personal lord and savior for any of his DJ gear. I use what I like and it makes sense for how I DJ. And that's how I look at it for everything. I'm not gonna buy anything because it's the best bells and whistles and the most fastest, biggest, whatever controller or whatever. I look at it as this is the best thing for my personal DJ style, and that's how I go into buying things, and that's how I go into using the DJ software. Now, for instance, I switched to Serato because a couple places that I played at, they have Serato mixers, and I didn't want to carry my Z2 all the time. Which at one point during the year I was doing that, and I was like, "This is pointless. I just use Serato and two CDs. Like I don't understand. They have CDJs here. They have a mixer here. It's Serato certified mixer. Make my life easier. Just switch to Serato. Call it a day." Then Native Instruments puts out Tractor 3.0 and it supported the Tractor mixer. And I switched back when it was necessary and when it wasn't necessary. But like there wasn't a thing to me that was holding me down saying I have to use this thing or whatever. Like it wasn't like that. And I don't personally look at the gear in that way. I also don't have a team. Like if I was gonna quote unquote have a team to root for, it would be Tractor and Nave Instruments, but they're losing badly. And so I'm just like, all right, Serato it is. And I've been looking heavily at Recordbox, and I honestly like what I'm seeing at Recordbox. And for the place that I was playing at, if they still exist when the beer thing is over, uh, I might may switch over to Recordbox and have Recordbox be the end all because it is Pioneer mixers. I don't I don't care. I don't and it's not to be flippant or whatever, but I just don't look at it that way. I do understand there's this thing with, when you spend thousands of dollars on gear, you want to feel like you made the right choice. And I get that to some degree. I have spent thousands on Pioneer gear and a little bit on Native Instruments gear. I've I get that. I totally understand that concept, but I still look at it as an individual basis and not a group thing. We're not on Team Pioneer or Team Tractor or Team Virtual DJ. I'm on Team DJ Keo and whatever team makes my life easier. That's the team I'm on. I think we have to get away from being so territorial about this kind of stuff. Like it doesn't make sense to me, especially and I said this before, going into 2021. We are a week away from 2021 and the bloodletting is has begun. We're gonna have to start looking at this thing totally different and make sacrifices and look at the gear we use and the software we use totally different from the excess from before. And so I this is my message to you on Boxing Day, post Christmas Day message, and whenever people watch this video. Stop being so focused on your thing. If somebody disagrees with the gear that you use, it doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. Now, if you have an idea or you want to let people know, like, hey, man, that thing you said is wrong, you should think about it like this, that is welcome. But want to fight me in the corner because I don't like the software? What? And I'm not saying it gotten that far, but I'm just saying like that is the vibe DJs give off when it comes fighting over this gear, and it doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, um, I don't even know why I made this video. I may not even post this. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching. Leave a comment below. Do you think that DJs are too hung up on the gear that they use and it's too much like a team sport? Or, you just use what you use and it makes sense for you and you're cool with whatever else? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you guys who watch these videos and leave comments. I love all this stuff. I read everything. If I disagree with it, I still read it and I'll acknowledge that you were there. Leave a comment below, man. Let me know what you guys think about this stuff. It helps me with the algorithm, and I like the discussion more than anything else. So, yeah, leave a comment. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and peace out.